Hey everybody, happy Monday. Before we get started, if I teach you, then I want you to make sure that you have watched my Monday shout out video, and in that video I'm shouting out all the people that I teach who completed all of their schoolwork last week for me. So, if you want to know if you're on that video, or if you want to know who is doing a super awesome job at turning in all their assignments, go watch that one. But here's our lesson for this week. This week, Miss Julie and I are going to be talking to you about text structure in informational texts. So, we're going to be talking about how authors organize information in their writing. So, if they're writing about a certain topic, they're going to organize their ideas a certain way, and they always have a purpose for what they're saying and how they're saying it. So, there are four main text structures. You may remember the vocabulary video that we watched several times that talked about text structure. There is sequence, which is the same thing as chronological order. There's problem and solution. There is cause and effect. There's description. And there's compare and contrast. So those are the five main ways that authors will organize their ideas in an informational text. Today, I'm only going to be talking about two. And the two I'm going to be talking about are sequence, cause and effect, and problem and solution. And you might be wondering why it looks like I'm standing on a table, and that's because I am standing on a table, the computer table, and my posters are up here. So, let's talk about sequence first. The informational text structure sequence gives events in time order. Time order. So the time that they occurred. Whatever happened first will come first. Next will come next. We see this a lot in biographies, in how-tos. When someone's telling you how to do something, like a recipe, how to make a certain recipe, you'll see things in chronological order or in sequence. Okay? In time order. So, it's called chronological order because chrono means time and logical means order. A little bit of word study for you. Love word parts. Very important to know about word parts. Okay, keywords that you'll see in the text. You'll see some dates. You'll see next, then, before, first, last, after, decades. You'll see centuries. You'll see later. So, that's sequence. Now let's talk about problem and solution. I'm going to move down a little bit. Got to be careful because I'm on these tables. If you're wondering why I'm at school and not at my house sheltering in place, it's because, number one, today is Friday and we don't have to shelter in place until I think 3 p.m. maybe. And it's really hard to get things done at my house with Oakley and Fisher looking so cute, and I just want to cuddle them. That's my baby and my dog, if you didn't know that. Just want to throw that out there. That's why I'm at school. So, now, problem and solution. It's when the author tells a problem and how somebody solved it. So the author will present an issue or a problem. Those mean the same thing. A conflict, another synonym for problem. And he will explain a solution to it or how it was solved. So you'll see this a lot in history. If an author is describing, say, a war, he might first describe what caused the war and then describe what happened throughout the war and how the war came to an end. Things like that. So you'll see this a lot in history. Some key words. Since, question, problem, solution, solved, etc. So, if the author says, since we had so few lunches, the other students who brought their lunch boxes didn't get to have a school lunch. That's a problem. There weren't enough lunches, and the solution would be that the kids who brought their lunch boxes didn't get to take a school lunch as well. All right? So, now let's take a look at how to apply this to text.